I wish I could give you a cookie. Here you go. Basically, I got drunk. Sally was like screaming and crying and scaring James, and I just vomited all over myself for about like 3 hours straight. So,
Sounds like a fun night.
and I'm gonna talk about that on stream. You're gonna miss it, but I'll tell you about it later.
I'll watch the VOD.
Okay, cool.
Okay, well, here, story time from Amien's point of view. So, when Mac and I met in Japan, and we went out one night.
Wait, does it end with me throwing up?
Yep. So, we met in Japan with a bunch of other Spencer, which he's not here right now, but Spencer
He'll
was
be here
also with
later.
us. Yeah. So the three of us, hanging out, having
She's a
fun, going out
puker.
to the clubs. So the first night, we decided to all go out drinking, and we went out to this club that I cannot recall the name of.
T2.
T2, yeah. So we went to this club T2 in Nagoya. Shout out, check it out. My whole goal was to get Spencer drunk because sorry Spencer, you're just a little bit of a stick in the mud. So I was trying to get Spencer drunk so he could relax and have a
Actually,
little
I
fun
told James
with us.
about this the other night.
Yeah, and so in the meantime, I was getting shots for everybody, and Mac was like, "Oh, I'll take a shot too." And so we
Okay.
we're all taking shots together, and then no joke, like 4 shots in, Spencer and I are fine. Mac is done. She is done to the world, and she
Dude.
like walks outside and
Wait,
is like,
how many shots did you say I
good."
did? Because I swear it was 5.
It was like 4.
So but we had drinks
walk
before.
outside.
We had drinks before.
She squats down, is like, "Oh, I don't feel good," and then just opens her mouth, and it's like, "Blah," and it's like a meme. I mean, it's just like coming out nonstop, and yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah,
and,
I wish that James was here to fucking.
So
hear you
apparently,
say that.
I'd gotten the 2 of them super drunk, and we
Yeah.
walked over to the nearest karaoke bar
Amian
because
is a tank. Like, Amian wasn't even tipsy. He had taken
No.
5 shots, had like 3 or 4 drinks at the izakaya. Like, Amian is a fucking tank. Like,
Yeah, I
that
don't really
man can
get
drink
drunk.
so much.
Yeah. So we walked over to, because she couldn't walk anymore. We carried her to a karaoke bar. And then we stayed the night in the karaoke bar with Spencer and Mac passed out, and me singing karaoke all night until 5 a.m. And then we won. Then yeah, then until the trains restarted. And then Spencer and I went back to our dorm, and like Mac made her way back to her dorm. It was funny.
God, that was horrible.
Hello, James.
James, you just missed the whole story about Amian talking about Nagoya. And like me getting drunk and like puking everywhere. You too? Anyways, so just a little bit of background. I've been given permission, by the way. I'm pretty sure I've been given permission to talk about this, so I hope that I can. But my roommate makes her appearance sometimes on stream. Sometimes, like literally 5 minutes ago, she just doesn't really like to knock. So she be coming in sometimes. You'll see her. Fun fact about my roommate, she's been seeing this guy for about 8 months now. Like, something like that. And recently, within the past couple of days, one of our friends found him on Tinder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
After,
No
like,
bueno.
they weren't dating, but, like, they had many conversations about, like, being exclusive. So, yeah, yikes, right? All of my friends were gonna come over. All of them being like, what, 2? Like James and Spencer. So, all of my friends come over.
Oh, I account.
Yeah, they're not friends, they're fans. But anyways,
All right.
So they come over, and Sally has an itch to go downtown. My roommate, and I'm okay with that. It was more than an itch. So I'm like, fuck it. I kind of want to go downtown too. Like, this is fine. And keep in mind, that's where she met this guy. That's where, like, they hang out all the time. So, like, we're going downtown kind of, like, knowing that a certain someone is going to be there. That's, like, kind of the point. And we go downtown. The original hangout plan was to, like, have a chill night at my apartment, drink and watch movies. That didn't happen. But that's okay. The first couple hours, I'd say, are pretty uneventful. Right, James? Like, it's just y'all fucking sitting, playing games on their phone. And, like, me and Sally, like, flirting with randoms.
I was on my phone for like 5 minutes.
No, you were on your phone for way longer than 5 minutes. At one point, I already told James this, but like at one point, like the guys that we were talking to, they like look at me and they're like, "So are those y'all's bodyguards?" And they point at Spencer and James, and like James literally has his phone out like this, and he goes, and I was like, "No, they are not our fucking bodyguards, bro. They're not guarding shit." We bar hopped a little
part
bit.
about how I just looked up and I waved.
Yeah. He just looks up and waves and like yeah. And then I'm like getting fucking some
I don't remember
guy
that shit.
buys me a drink. Or like maybe you didn't wave, but like you looked up and you like smiled and I was like, this is the way you smiled was very interesting. But
What? Oh, to the guy?
yeah, you like smiled at him and he was like, "Is that your bodyguard?" I was like, "Fuck no." But yeah, so then we bar hop a little bit. I'm taking lots of shots, drinking a lot. Me and Sally both are drinking a lot. And
Be right back.
okay, Alex. And so what point does it get interesting? Like I was trying to like text James to like come save me. Nice. Yo, it's good chat.
There's a big time skip right there.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't think anything interesting happened. No, I'm not talking about like the binge thing. I thought I was texting James because I didn't have James' number saved at this point. So I thought I was texting James to come save me because some guy was like talking to me. He bought me a couple drinks, and he was like telling me about how he's gonna like take me on a date and shit. And I was like, oh yeah. He's like, "I'll never forget your face. Like I'll take you serious. Like all this shit." I was like, oh, okay. Amin, are you listening?
Yeah, I'm here.
I feel like you're not actively listening.
I'm listening. The guy was he was in love with
so
you. He
hard
was
right now.
smitten.
Okay. So I'm like on my phone, like looking up at this guy. He's like 10 feet tall. Like he's crazy. And I'm like looking down and I'm like texting James. I'm like, "Save me, James, save me, James." I look over. James and Spencer are at this like punching bag shit. Like giggling, hitting this fucking punching bag. I'm literally 2 feet away from them. I'm like, "Help, help." And they're like giggling, hitting a bag so you can hit it harder. Like, I was like, y'all are fucking useless.
Well, there were other dudes
Nice.
doing it, and we were like hyping them up. I was like dapping them all up, and we were all taking turns.
Priorities.
These idiots.
I like it.
But apparently I wasn't texting James. I was texting some guy who gave me his number earlier that day.
Oh no.
So I'm texting some random. I'm like, "Come help me, come help me." And he's like, "Where are you?" So that was really fucking interesting. And then that is the point in which I'm pretty sure I blacked out. Like, I'm not joking. Because at this point, like, I'd say I was at about, like, 13 or 14 shots. Like, or not shots, but, like, drinks. Including shots. And the lethal mix, car bombs, and rumple. That is what led to the vomit. I'll tell you that right now. Gross. Oh, yeah, I don't really know how the story goes beyond this because I was blackout. Like, I remember Sally brought me to some like outside bar and we got like shots from this one guy and then I remember giving half of it to James because I was like, I can't fucking do this
I was
anymore.
given multiple beverages to either finish or fully drink.
Isn't that like my tendency, Amian?
Oh, it's so true. Every time she's like, I want a drink, and then she takes a sip out of it, and she's like, "Here you go," and then it's like gives it away
See?
instantly.
I'm not just doing it to you, James. I do it to everyone.
No, I get that.
Okay, what else? From that point on, there are things that I was told happened, but I don't really remember them. Like, apparently we went to another bar. Wait, we went to the same bar, I think. And then, at this point, all the bars were closing. So, the bartenders and everyone knows me and Sally. They don't know James and Spencer. So, like, we get in, even though they're closing. And they let us in. James and Spencer, they're like, "Fuck no." They're like, "We're not letting you in here." So James is just laid out on a fucking bench, like outside the bar.
No, at first I was on the ground.
Oh, okay. At first he was on the ground.
I did that. I remember all of that. I was like, "Fuck."
I don't
I'm
remember
gonna
that.
I'm gonna sit down. I'm not just gonna.
Apparently, at one point, I got on the bench too, which I don't know where that happens in the timeline because I remember I was sitting outside. The next thing I remember, like, it was like, take shot outside, give half of it to James, black. then the next thing I remember, thank you, baby. I'm so happy. What else? Oh yeah, the next thing I remember is I'm sitting like behind the bar, like I was like throwing a fit without tears, like about one of my friends who I said I was gonna go see again in the night. Like I like saw him earlier and I was like, oh, I'll meet up with you again. I'm sitting here, I'm like, I want Joe. Like I'm not fucking getting up. I'm not moving till Joe comes here. Spencer and like James are like in the Jeep right in front of me. I don't even realize that's them. Everyone's trying to get me up off the fucking sidewalk. I'm like, I'm not coming till Joe comes. Joe's like on the phone with me. He's like, Mac, I don't know what to do. Like, you gotta get up. I'm like, no, I'm not coming till Joe comes. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Spencer's like, James is like talking to Spencer. He's like, "What the fuck is she talking about?" And Spencer's like, "Some guy named Joe." and then like Sally, my roommate, she's like freaking the fuck out because I won't get up. Like I'm like perched. Like Amy, and like I think you know how hard it is to get me up once I'm like decisively sitting somewhere. I'm not fucking moving. And Sally like goes back into the bar. She's like, guys, like y'all gotta come out here. Like we gotta get Mac up off the ground. Like we gotta get her in the car.
Oh my god.
She like
I didn't even know that.
She goes to grab like 3 people at the bar. They like come back and I'm like already in the car. Like I had already moved. Like I don't even remember who put me there, but I'm already in the car at this point. So then she looks like a dumbass because she's like, guys, she won't get up. Like somebody has to help. And then like they come outside and I'm like in the passenger seat. Like where have you been? Like I've been in the car this whole time.
You were perfectly fine too. Like it's not like it was an emergency.
Yeah, I just wouldn't get up. Like I was just like sitting. Like I like was literally just sitting there. But yeah, again, all I remember from this is like Joe being on the phone. Sally's like snatching my phone. She's like, Joe, she won't get up. You gotta come here. And Joe's like, I'm drunk. Like I can't drive. And fucking like James and Spencer, I remember like seeing the Jeep and like that's it. And then the next thing I remember is like being in the car in the passenger seat. And I clock in. I'm blacked the fuck out. I clock in for about 2 seconds, and all I hear is Sally having like a fucking like I don't even want to call that a panic attack. Like she was crashing out. Sally's in the car like yeah. Even Spencer. I want to hear what Spencer has to say about
Spencer's here.
Spencer, Spencer, from your perspective, what happened? Like, please tell me about
it. Was really bad.
She got on a phone call with somebody and was just screeching.
Yeah,
and she's crying and shit.
Dude, and all I hear, my like blacked out body is like this in the passenger seat, and I just hear Sally going, and everyone thinks I'm fucking stupid. And then I just hear James like, Sally, I don't think you're stupid. And he's like fighting for his life. He's like, Sally, we don't think you're stupid. We think you're really smart.
Dude, she wouldn't stop. I felt like I had to do something.
Dude,
I was like, what is she about to do to herself or other people?
Like, I literally, like I told James Alex, have you played mouthwashing?
I've seen a little bit of it, yeah.
Do you know about the character Curly who's like fucked up and like wrapped up in shit, and he like he can't speak or move? That's like literally what I felt like I couldn't speak or move, and I was just like witnessing horror. I was like this in the fucking passenger seat, but like I actually was like this because I couldn't move. It was so bad. I just like Jesus. And then Sally literally said, she was like, I swear to God, like you were blacked out, like you looked like a dead body, but I swear I heard you giggle. I was like, what the fuck? And I probably did, because I remember so vividly hearing James being like, Sally, we don't think you're stupid. Sally, no.
Oh no.
Like he was trying so hard to make
it worked though.
And then,
Spencer
like,
can attest to that it worked.
Did it though? Did it make her stop?
No.
Calm the temperature of...
I
like dapped her up and she just stopped.
Dabbed her up.
I dabbed her up. It's crazy.
And then I'm gonna have you guys take over about like what happened when we got home. Like you and Spencer can tag team that because it's not good. And I don't remember much. I remember vomiting.
I just had to carry people inside.
Yeah,
you guys explained it so shitty.
I did?
Spencer was like, we just had to carry them inside. I'm like, no, way more happened than that.
I'll spare the audience details.
No, this is all about the nasty details. We want the nasty details for Amy and
it does
stream.
Get nasty.
On stream though?
Yeah, I don't care. I think it's a funny story.
Oh, was it a repeat of T2, Spencer?
No, it was worse.
Well, she already mentioned that she threw up.
Arguably it was.
Yeah, I already said that I threw up, but like basically, So neither me or Sally can walk. James gets Sally. Spencer gets
Spencer's
me.
like, my new shirt.
Spencer gets me.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, I'm sure she threw up all over your shirt. I can imagine.
No, I
No,
didn't.
no.
I didn't throw up on anyone but myself.
Oh,
Let's
that's
get
good.
that one
You
thing
It
clear.
all over
I've-
herself.
Self-aim.
Okay. You
Damn,
don't have to say
damn.
it like that, James. He goes
In her
all
long
over herself. Bruh. Okay, so it's so funny. So they like bring us up. We finally get in there. I fall on the couch, whatever. Spencer finally gets me in my bed. I think I get back out. Sally makes a beeline for her room, runs into her room and locks
And
the door.
immediately starts like screaming and like crying.
That's
Immediately
unreal.
starts
Holy
screaming and
shit.
crying again. And not even like it was like unintelligible screaming. Like it was like a full on like attack.
fuck.
Like I couldn't even figure out what the fuck she was saying. Like
Wait,
she
Sally
was-
actually said you could say all this.
what?
Sally was chill with you saying all this.
Yeah, I told her I was gonna tell people what happened. She doesn't care.
Okay.
But it's funny. Like that's what I was saying. James was like, I think like, or maybe not. Somebody was like, I was telling somebody about it, and they were like, "Oh, are you not embarrassed?" I was like, "No, it's hilarious. Like I'll never like be embarrassed about throwing up on myself." I'm like, "That's fucking hilarious." I don't know. I think it's funny, but like. So I go to my room. At some point, I don't. Spencer says like I like told him I was changing or what. I don't know, but like I woke up in like different clothes. I don't really know when that happened.
Oh
But,
no.
yeah, I woke.
Because you basically fell on the couch, and then we picked you up, put you on your bed instead, because I figured that was a better sleeping place for you.
I forgot
And
that
then
whole part.
I walked away, and then I guess in the meantime you decided, oh, I'm gonna change, and somehow mustered up all of the strength in your body to find clothes, go into your bathroom,
Because-
change,
okay.
and then walk out.
This is what I think happened. I think what happened is I was wearing Sally's jacket, and it was like a nice jacket. I posted a picture of it on Twitter. It was like a UPS jacket. It was really cool. And I kind of knew. I'm gonna be honest. Like you guys, like I don't know if I mentioned this. I knew I was throwing up that night as soon as I took that shot of Rumple. Like as soon as I took that shot of Rumple at Bax, I was like, after the car bomb, I was like, it's gonna be nasty. Like I fucking knew it. So like I'm in this jacket. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna vomit. I need to take this fucking jacket off. So I like changed into pajamas. But like I think that's what happened. I don't remember ever changing. Like I don't even there's so much that's missing. Like I don't remember at all. Like I don't even remember them putting me in my bed. Like I thought I just walked and got in my bed. I don't fucking know. But anyways, so I get in my bed, I change whenever I get back in the bed. And James, I guess you can tell this story from your perspective. So
Do I have to?
Yes. Please,
God.
please. You have
guess
to tell
I'll
them
I'll
the
say
get
it
in my
in a
bed
different
shit. No, you have to tell them the exact way it happened. Because
Well, you mentioned that you were like. Basically,
It's
everything
for
she said
Avian.
started with her going, bleh, and
Yeah.
then said something to me.
That sounds
Like, it was-
accurate.
it's almost like she was waiting to fucking barf to say the
Max
next
said that-
line.
So when we were in Nagoya, Max said that every time that I sang a song, like she would just go blah and vomit in the trash can.
Oh my
I
God.
did, bro. I did.
I believe
Every
it.
time Amian hit a high note, it like triggered something.
She just was like, we had to put a trash can next to her face because she kept vomiting
Yeah,
everywhere.
these
Literally,
assholes-
we stole one. We stole one from the hallway at the karaoke
Yeah,
place
I'm
and put
literally,
it in
like-
our room.
I'm literally like facing this way, gagging in my bed, and they put a trash can on that side. I'm like,
Well,
Yeah,
there's the
I'll
wall
I'll send the
against-
picture of
tried
Mac
our
passed out
no,
in the
don't
karaoke
send,
bar
don't
so she
send,
can post it on Twitter.
You can only send the picture of me face down.
Yeah. I'll send that one. I'll send
You
that
can
one.
put it in the Discord. We're
I think
not
I've
posting
seen
it on
that
Twitter.
one.
There was
Oh,
a
okay.
wall on the other side of the bed.
Yeah, but
What
still,
did they
like-
do?
You didn't try to flip me over. You just left me there.
Yeah, we did, and you refused to be moved.
Oh yeah, I
Probably-
do actually kind of remember that.
We pulled
Really?
your shoulder. We pulled your shoulder. You were like gripping the side of the bed. Like,
Jesus Christ.
All right,
Bro.
gang. I gotta go.
Wait, no, Amy,
But-
you have to hear the best part.
Oh, what's
Yeah,
the best
I'm
part?
gonna
What's
miss
the best part? I'm gonna miss you too, man.
Oh man, I'm gonna miss him.
James, tell him to get in my bed.
Jesus
James.
Christ.
Please tell.
We
Avian is
sit-
gonna.
we were. I think we were having like a normal conversation.
You said
Guys, I was sitting on her desk chair where she is right now. And I was just like contemplating life. Because I hear down the hall her roommate's just fucking crying for her life. And then earlier I had went out on that damn couch and the only thing there was like a decorative blanket that was like a fucking napkin. And like
I'm so.
I'm like,
weak.
oh shit, I'm gonna have to sleep on the couch, no pillow, napkin. This is cooked. I'm just sitting there contemplating all that, and then we're talking, and she just does one of her like blah talking again, and she goes, blah, just get in the bed, blah. It's just, I was like, there's no fucking way that's happening.
Meanwhile, I'm like vomiting all in the bed. I'm like,
I
get in
was
my
like, I will
bed.
sit on this chair and just.
Yep.
I'm not.
And then
no
he
way.
texted Spencer to come get him, and Spencer was like in the
Oh
parking
yeah, what did I
lot.
say?
Spencer
I
had
texted-
left
I
like
said-
10 minutes ago. But
Oh, I didn't look
apparently,
what
I walked
said.
outside, but I was sitting in the car for a minute.
I
Spencer
said she just
stayed.
threw up in her bed. She's fucking sick. Holy shit. She's throwing up like crazy.
And I was so
I was like
irritated
panicking.
because like James kept he was like literally having this like internal monologue at my desk. I'm vomiting. He's trying to like talk to me. I'm like, dude, every time I open my mouth, I gag. Can you stop talking to me? So he's like, should I stay? Should I leave? Should I stay? And I'm like, just
I was
leave.
like-
I'm like, please. And they're like, okay, Mac, we're gonna go. And I'm like, okay. Like, I literally won't stop throwing up. And they're trying to get me to like talk to them. They're like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm vomiting. What do you think? Like, no. It was so
Yeah.
The
fucking
reason I
annoying.
asked if we should stay is like obviously we wanted to prevent you from like drowning in your throat.
But you guys were just watching. They weren't even fucking
Yeah, but
doing
then we offered help and you said no.
I was blacked out. Like, of course I'm
Well,
gonna say no.
There wasn't much we could do.
Yeah,
Sounds
and
like
then
a fun
apparently
night.
Spencer is like, yeah, sure, this is chill. Like, she just does this. Like.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Spencer's
Spencer and I
like,
both lived through it.
She just throws up. Like, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
But
All
yeah.
right, I gotta go though. Have a good
Bye,
night.
Ian.
Congratulations on
Bye.
affiliate.
Thank
if we got
you.
any, if anyone has Amazon Prime, you can sub for free down below. So check that out.
Thanks, Adrian. Best manager.
Shameless plug. All right. Have a good night. Good stream. I'll catch you later.
Bye.
Later.
God, that was a horrible night. That was.
I mean, it was
Yeah,
a
bad
good
feeling.
time. It's just it ended on bad circumstances.
I don't know. I felt really ill, like really quick. I was like, I want to go home.
I was nauseous before we even left to the
Yeah,
bars. Do you
James.
remember that?
Before we even left, James is like in my bathroom. He's like, I'm gonna throw up. I'm like, James, we haven't even left yet. Like, what's going on?
Okay, real ones know that sometimes you just have to like go into the bathroom and like look in the mirror and lock in, and then
Oh,
the
shit.
nausea just goes away.
Fair
Real
enough.
shit.
No, it's real. You just gotta lock in,
That's so
You
good.
just
and that's
gotta
what I
lock
had to
in.
do. I mean, 5 drinks within an hour will do that to you.
And then like we drive like 7 minutes there, and then he's like shotgunning a fucking drink in the parking lot. I'm like, you were just about to vomit like 3 minutes ago. Like, what's going on?
Locking
Oh,
up.
I forgot about that one too.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, we drank a lot. And of course, like James, like me and James, like split every drink. I would like take a shot and then like almost gag taking it, and I'd be like, James, have the rest.
And then I would just like throw
Yeah.
it back like it was nothing.
Dude, that
No,
was
oh wait, that's it. Wait, I
insane.
didn't even think about that. How like easy it was for all
Yeah.
of those that you handed me to go down.
No, yeah, no, I just like handed him shit and he just took it. Like half
He's
the
like,
time,
oh shit, I'm thirsty. Where's my next shot?
half of the time, he didn't even ask what it was. Like he was just like, okay, like insanity.
Yeah,
I'm
like I
telling you, it
said,
was good.
the journey was good. The
The
destination
destination
by the end
sucked.
of the night was a little rough.
Yeah, I've been cleaning up vomit for a minute.
Mhm.
That sucked. And I remember texting Alex the next morning, being like, "Oh no, oh no."
Mm. I
Anyways,
was like, what happened? She's like, I threw up all on myself. I was like, oh, okay. You want to get cleaned up?
the way it's like a baby, I threw up all over myself.
I threw
Yeah, there was
up.
no
I was
warning
like,
either. It was just
I'm
talking.
just
We were
like-
just talking, and all of a sudden it's blah.
I'm just like standing in the doorway, Mom, I flew up. Like,
Alex?
Yeah,
Hey,
there was
what's
no.
up?
Alex, I
man.
flew up.
And I was just like, dude, go get yourself cleaned up, take it easy, and drink water.
I was
He
like,
just like, God, there's so much throw up.
This is so sad. Can we get 5 gifted subs for Mac throwing up?
For threw up.
for throw up. Spencer, that's your
Yeah,
next.
Mac
Spencer,
throwing
that's the
up
next
emote.
emote. That no, literally, I was
the
literally in the middle of fucking
Oh
saying
my
that.
god.
I was literally in the middle of like saying, Spencer, you need to draw the chibi of me throwing up.
It's just, you know that emoji where it's like the green face?
Yeah,
You just need to
that's-
have
Yeah.
that. But
Literally.
With like puffed out cheeks.
Yeah, yeah. And then have
God.
just the bleh part.
Have you guys seen the video where like they pull up to the drive-thru and it's like, okay, pull up, oh. That's what I.
Oh my
think
god,
about.
yeah.
I love that shit. That's what I posted on Twitter when I posted the TTV link. I was like, okay, pull up, oh. Like, dude, I love that shit. I remember it like every like 3 months. I remember it and I won't forget about it for like 3 weeks. Okay, pull up, oh. Or like me and Sally recently, like we have this like calling to each other. Where like, okay, so we were waiting on the bus like a month ago, and we were just like sitting in silence, like both scrolling on our phones, and we'd been like sitting in silence waiting on this goddamn bus for like 30 minutes, and Sally just looks up and she goes, "Bus!" And like the way she said it, it was so fucking funny. And now like literally at least 4 times a day when like we like open the door to our apartment, we go, "Bus!" And like I'll like go like knock on her door in the morning to like wake her up, and I'll be like, "Bus!" Like it's the funniest
Fuck, man,
shit
I
ever.
literally just got that out of my head a few weeks ago.
What?
Fuck the buzz.
No, wait, I don't think she was even was she, is that a thing?
Yeah, there's a video where it's like a bunch of people and they go,
Oh.
"Buzz!
Oh, I didn't even know that. I thought she came up with that shit. Bus.
Buzz!"
Buzz?
I wish it
Wait, are you
fucking
talking about
was,
that?
dude.
Wait, are you talking about that
dude.
one video?
I don't know what video
The-
it is.
It's not PG, I don't think.
Wait, what?
Wait, are we thinking about the same thing? That guy? This was like trending months ago.
Yes.
Is it the black
Yes.
dude who's just
where
like?
he goes, "Buzz."
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I think.
Wait, we're
He's
talking
just like,
about bus
"Bus."
BUS.
Yeah.
No, I
No
know.
T.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah, yeah.
Bus.
The video.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, maybe not. No, maybe we are thinking about different things actually.
It's
Bus.
just a bunch of people who point. They're like, "Buzz."
Oh, yeah, we're not talking
Okay,
about
no,
what
yeah,
James
it's
is talking
different.
about.
Yeah, never mind.
Wait, hold on. I want to see if I can find it first, Spencer. I know you invited me to the thing, but. Dude, send it in the Discord so I can pull it up. Send it in the Discord.
Us. Bus. Bus.
Is that not the funniest shit you guys have?